Hey guys, so I wanted to say something a bit different today, right? I wanted to talk about, human perspective of limits, basically. And if this is really long, I'll just post it on YouTube and post clips on like other social media. So if you really want to check out the full thing, you can just check it out on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, limits basically. Now this is something that I noticed after like several observations you get, and it is basically humans don't understand something, like they can't comprehend it fully until there is a limit to that thing. It's like time, for example. Now imagine if we didn't have clocks, if we didn't have days, weeks, seconds, minutes, years. Time is basically a limitless quantity, something that just flows. It is immeasurable. You get, but for us to actually understand it, we have to actually put limits to it. We have to say, okay, from here to here is a second, from here to here is a minute, from here to here is an hour, from here to here is a day, from here to here is a week, and from here to here is a month, from here to here is a year. So we basically can understand it. You get, so that's how basically how life works. As for us as humans, for us to actually understand something, we need to put like a particular limit to it. That's why the concept of infinity is still very, very strange to some people, because how is it that there is a number that doesn't really have an end? If you keep adding more numbers into it, it keeps getting, there's still like more, it doesn't really end. You get, so it is very, very strange. Infinity is very, very strange to a lot of people. But then, as humans, we are entities that are supposed to be limitless, right? Why? Basically because we are created by God, right? In God's image, and God is basically this limitless entity. So if we're created in his image, then we are supposed to be like him, limitless, without limits. But then we have limited ourselves to what we can understand, which is not supposed to be so. Our mind is basically a powerful entity, something that keeps, it's not supposed to have a limit. You get, like there's not supposed to be this cap, this upper limits where we just get there and we say, okay, we can't grow anymore, we can't get better, we can't. There's no growth for us, there's no development for us. This is the end. But that's not it. Our mind is basically a limitless power source, a limitless source of ideas. It is basically, it's like infinity. You get, it's like infinity. There's no end to it. There's no end to its capabilities. Yes, that's the word. There's no end to its capabilities. So if you are dreaming of something, right? If you have an idea and you think, oh, this idea is not possible because this is the limit, or because this is what is real, or because this is the line between reality and fiction, you are wrong, right? Think about it. If you tell a person back in the early 1500s that, yeah, there will probably be something that is not human but can interact with humans, they will tell you you are crazy. But now it exists. So back then the limit was just interacting with humans, but now we have humans interacting with AI and stuff like that. But that means that as long as we imagine it, we can always bring it into reality, right? As long as our minds can imagine something, then we can always achieve that thing. So we shouldn't just limit ourselves to the reality around us. We should welcome endless possibilities. If your mind conceives something, then um, should work on being able to achieve that thing. So there's basically no limits. That's just it. There's no limits to your potential. There's no limits to how much you can assimilate if you're a student and you're studying. There's no limit to how much money you can make if you're a businessman and you're working. There's basically no limit to what you can do. There's no limit to your capabilities as a human. So just keep working, keep doing what you're doing. If you have an idea, make sure to work as hard as possible until that idea becomes a reality. If you imagine yourself as a particular person, make sure to work really hard until you become that person. Just keep working. You do not have a limit. The sky is not a limit. Above the sky, there's boundless space. So keep going. There's no limit for us as humans. There's no limit for us as humans. Let's just keep working. That is what I have for us today. So, like I follow for more guys. I'll see you in the next video.